Okay, hello and welcome everyone to New Fleet Ops audio commentary. This is Tryptic, and I have my internet now, and I have found an opponent for my Dominion strategy. So, there are already two games that you have not seen that happened yesterday. The first one, this is LordQ. He's relatively new to our community, and he has very good micro and macro skills coming from StarCraft 2, he said. But he's still relatively new to the game itself, so he's still learning counters. So the first game we did yesterday, well, the first game was I was Romulans, and it was a very long and good battle. The second game, I played Dominion, and I did my B8 strat, and I sort of wiped the floor with him because he had never seen that before. He's only played a lot of AI games. And then the one after that, the third game, I told him about Burrells and the long-range counter, and he built them like crazy, and he wiped the floor with me. So, did I miss a build? I missed one of the key presses. So now that he knows what strategy I'm using, and I know what strategy he's using, it's going to be an interesting game. One of the biggest weaknesses of the strategy I'm using is that once you have the B8s, as I said earlier, you can't really sprinkle in very many other ships and have them be combat effective. I mean, if I were to switch to S2, or bugs, or basically any of the other small yard ships, they would not be combat effective. They would not combine well with the B8s because they're going to have to travel the same speed as the B8s. They're going to have to get closer to the enemy than the B8s, and they're going to have less hit points than the B8s. So pretty much once I start this B8 setup, I can't switch out of it. And that's going to be very bad if, say, I was facing an enemy... Oh, crap. If I was, for example, facing an enemy who Burrell spams because his entire fleet does 50% increased damage to long range, and my entire fleet is going to be long range, with no real option for switching out of that. I mean, I could throw in some bugs, and I may try to do that. However, with Burrells, obviously, he will have a highly mobile, high damage force, and it will have very low individual hit points, so it's very easy for me to get kills in the early game. But as I hit, the moment I hit my limit of 7 B8s, and he does not hit his limit on how many Burrells he can have, he just starts massing them. And the mistake I made last game was I tried to get my cloak detect up instead of IS bomb, and IS bomb definitely would have been better, because in the end I took my B8s over to raid his expansion, and he slaughtered them all on the way back to the yard. What is the task? Do you need more materials? So, now that you've had a quick history lesson on all the games you didn't see, let's see. Since he is a cloaking race and I am not, he basically had perfect scouting of me. He's seen everything I'm doing with his little cloaky scout. I think that might... No, it's probably the first Burrell. And he's already going to have his field yard going up at the expansion. That's just something I couldn't stop him from doing. And with these Burrells, it was still very hard for me to keep this expansion safe. In fact, I had to do a little bit of ninja expanding. Well, I was going to in the top right. The game ended up finishing before I had a chance. But in that case, I had to count on my expansion surviving through the sheer fact that he didn't know about it yet, rather than any defenses, because I can't actually get my B8s back there to defend that quickly. And then of course he did the same thing. He expanded down here when I had not scouted it, and started getting bigger ship. Well, no, that was the previous game. Now I'm just getting confused over them. So he does have his 2 yards pumping Burrells. I think he has at least one, and a second should be coming out soon. I could try to raid with this. What the heck? Why not? I don't think I'm going to get a kill, though. I also learned I was starting the B8 building in this star yard before the other one, but I realized that wasn't that useful because I want this one to finish first and come join, and then I'll have the 3 together. Also, with his Burrells, it was very easy for him to kill my scout, and that was frustrating. So I need to keep this very close, because if he decloaks with a Burrell, I will start auto-targeting the Burrell, and if I wanted to try to kill this thing, I would have to, click on it to target, force fire, and that would cause my ship to not move, not chase as effectively. So in those situations you want to be close, if that makes sense, but I'm not going to get it anyway. Another thing is, with these Burrells though, when I had the micro to do it, it was very effective to use boarding on them.
We understand. Obedience brings victory.
And so I'm a bit scared of losing my scout, but this guy's not going to die. I don't think he's going to die. He better not die.
We have been created to serve you. We have been
Oh, he might die.
to serve you.
No, he's not going to die. Well, that was a good test. And I think I got a kill out of it.
Dominion vessel standing
Oh,
by.
no! Okay, no kill there.
Dominion
That was really
vessel
stupid of me.
standing
I should be
by.
going for every single kill I can possibly get in this situation.
As fast as possible. Proceed.
Changing position.
This turret wasn't that effective last game, but I still need to have it
Initializing.
for security purposes.
Obedience brings victory. Changing position.
So
Dominion
now
vessel
he's going to start
standing
building
by.
Burrells, and I have to force a
We have
confrontation
been
because
created
right
to
now
serve
I can get kills on him and he can't get kills
We
on
have
me.
been created
But that's
to
going to
serve
change
you.
very quickly. And I'm already looking
We
to
have
get
been
my
created to serve you.
IS bomb research in the future.
Construction initiated.
We understand. Changing position.
I don't know if I can actually get a kill over here. Actually, if there's any place I can get a kill, it's down here, just
Whatever you ask
dilithium.
for. Dominion vessel standing by.
I'll wait for these two to join up, though. And once again, like I say, he probably has perfect scouting on me right now. He knows what I'm doing.
A starship has left the yards.
We have been created to serve you.
Here I'm going to get up a tech lab, but I still will not be able to get the research until I buy supply, so I'm not going to be doing anything special for quite a while. Oh, crap.
The founders guide us. Proceed.
That was really bad, because I need my titanium really badly.
The Dominion at war.
Hack got that one as it shields down.
Dominion vessel standing by. Whatever you ask for.
Oh, you're kidding me!
Obedience brings victory. End their pitiful existence. For which
I think I got that one.
We will.
Dominion vessel
As you can see, my
standing
firepower is just devastating
by. Bring us into attack.
against these low defense Burrells.
Obedience.
But I still have to be very careful because if the tide turns, he can get kills on me.
Whatever you ask for.
A starship has left the yard.
Dominion vessel standing by. Your wish is our command.
Okay, we're gonna get back here now.
Whatever you ask for.
The Dominion is at war.
This is not a good time.
Obedience brings victory.
Any time, any place.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and queue that up. What I really need now is some titanium mining.
Whatever you
That's gonna be the
ask for.
big hang-up for the strategy, as I've learned.
Obedience brings victory. Dominion vessel standing by.
Any time, any
So yeah, I don't know how much pressure I can put on over here, but
Dominion
positioning
vessel
doesn't matter so
standing
much
by.
as just getting kills on his combat ships. Like, every Burrell I kill now is one that I won't have to deal with later.
Dominion vessel standing by.
time.
And I'm noticing that boarding is actually very effective because when I turn my back, my guys are less combat effective.
Dominion
But
vessel standing
if I
by.
face him, get the shields down on one using teleport assault or transport
We
assault,
have been created to
then
serve
they can
you.
continue to board it while they're facing the other direction, and that's one more Burrell that I chased off. It isn't going to be fighting me. Oh, is that a 750? I thought it was 650.
Dominion vessel standing by. Whatever you ask for.
So this right here is my best chance to get a kill.
Obedience.
My fleet is maxed out, his is still growing. Come on.
We have been created to
And I
serve
really,
you.
really want IS bomb.
We have been created
There's
to
the
serve
buy.
you.
And as soon as that hits 436 titanium is when
We have
I will
been
get that. I
created
may
to
buy
serve you.
this titanium
Dominion
mining
vessel
first.
standing by. Changing
Here we go.
position. Your wish is our command.
Well, that's
Your wish is our command. Your wish is our command.
this boarding is actually very fun.
Starship construction initiated.
Changing position.
I can keep the pressure on him pretty badly.
End their physical existence. Obedience leads to victory.
Okay, we're gonna get back. Ah, his star base is getting kills on all these captured ships.
Serve you. Turn to them. We have been created to serve you.
Oh, look at a Cloaky Scout. Ah, and he's calling the GG. Well, as you can see, he had me in danger, but unless he can get the final shot on these ships, it's just not going to work out for him. And he had so many Burrells. But we're going to keep on testing this, because like I say, last game he did a number on me. And we're going to test the limits of this and see if the Burrell spam or the B8 rush is overpowered. So until next time, that was Tryptic, signing off.